Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, May 5th, 2022. It's about 54, 55 degrees out today. Birds are singing, as you can hear. Partly cloudy. I think it's supposed to hit in the 70s today here. Spring is definitely coming around. I read a quote about spring. You can cut every flower you want, but you can't keep spring from coming. I think that was from a Pablo. I don't know his last name, but that is definitely true. Definitely look like it's drying out now. Not as much water out. Doesn't seem as waterlogged, but you can really see everything just coming in, can't you? When we were here in the winter, you could see all the way out to the other side. Now it's just all getting covered in brush, and trees aren't even fully filled in yet either. Ah, boy. Well, I was working on I finished up a video. It's gonna come out on Saturday. It is that first part of the hike in the ice and snow through Valley Forge that I promised earlier. Love Valley Forge. It's not that far from where I live. It's probably about 30, with traffic, maybe a 40-minute drive. So one of the interesting things about living in Southeast PA is we're surrounded by so much history between Washington's Crossing and Valley Forge, and of course Independence Hall down in Philadelphia. New York and Boston are really not that far away. Washington, D.C. just about 3 miles to the south. We don't have the best kept trails in Pennsylvania. They tend to be more like rocky paths half the time than trails, though this is an exception. Of course, this is a newer one. I'll probably give it about 10 years and it's gonna become pretty rough. We don't spend a lot of money on our parks and recs here. Anyway, I think you're gonna enjoy that video. Actually trying something a little bit different in editing this time too. To this point, what I do is, and I probably still will do this from time to time, is I'll do like a time lapse. But I feel like when I time lapse, especially with YouTube, it tends to blur stuff out. So what I'm going to try to do instead is do more, I guess what you call, I don't know what you call it, but I just call it cutscenes, where I'm going to take snippets of along the journey to kind of give you more of a flavor of what the hikes is like instead of actually showing the entire hike. So, so many birds today. Come on, buddy. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Definitely catching back up on things. Finishing up some projects around the house. As I mentioned, landscaping in the front is done. Working on finishing up the house exterior, at least as much as I can. One thing so many things I have to do this summer. My back wall in my garage is sinking, so I need to rebuild the foundation there, which is an interesting project. I think that's next on the list. My Bilko door needs attention, so I thought about just replacing it, but I think what I might try to do instead is take a stab at welding and see if I can weld it back together. So that'd be interesting and new. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be putting up a split rail fence. There'll definitely be a video on that. Not sure how long that's going to take, but I have a chain link fence that was in when I moved in, and like a knucklehead I took it down, and somewhere along the way I picked up this guy, so definitely need a fence. He's actually pretty good. He stays with me pretty well. Pretty well is, I think, the operative word for a husky. They tend to be pretty independent and they don't always listen to what you tell them. Come on, buddy. So independent thinkers, I guess you could say. Anyway, I hope you like these updates. If you do, please click like and subscribe for future content. Really do appreciate it. I do try to upload as often as I can while still trying to work full time and carrying on with my life. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Really do appreciate the feedback. And hope to see you in future videos. Until then, get out there, make your own great outdoor adventures. And as always, take care.